Alright, so there's not really many videos on it, so I'm going to make one real quick. This is how to convert this is a 21 YZ450F, and then to convert it to a thumb throttle. So I wasn't sure, I couldn't find much on the internet. Some people said something about the TRX 450 thumb throttle, but they didn't really say much past that. So I found out from a friend who has a shop, you can use an 05, I believe it is, 05 TRX 450R thumb throttle housing, or an 09 LTR 450 housing, and then the cable is an 05 TRX 450 cable. So basically you got to take off, obviously you take off your twist throttle, and then when you go down here, you follow the cables down. They're going into the carb here. As you can see here, there's a little bolt. That wire is just there to hold this bolt, but this little Allen key bolt here is going to go, and it's going to cap off this back side. So there's two. Throw this down here. You got two cables on the twist throttle coming into the carb, or, well, I guess, yeah, carb, whatever you want to call it, even though this is fuel injected. But when you turn the twist throttle, so I can't really do it with one hand, you can kind of see how like one cable pulls and one pushes. So basically what we're doing is the thumb throttle cable is going to go right here. It's going to replace this one, and then this cable you're just going to take out, and then that block off screw I was talking about, you're going to block off that part so that no dirt or any bullshit gets in there. You saw how there's two holes. One is for the return cable, and then one's for the actual throttle cable that's, pulling the throttle open. So instead of putting it at this closer hole, because you're going down, you're coming in from the one that's to the right on this video, up here. The cable comes in, focus. Cable comes in, loops around. Instead of going this close hole, you keep going, you go to the other hole that's actually for the return cable. So that way you're in there. And I'm not going to start it up because it's midnight, but then I can adjust this. But this now, that has tension on it. And with this cable moving around too and bending, I mean, I'll get it in the right spot. But now, cable's the right length and everything. There's a thumb throttle. It's a little bit hard placing like the start switch and all that. I could buy new brackets, but for right now, I just zip tied it on. The brake lever, it would help to get a different brake lever that sits out a little bit further. Because right now I pull it in, I just put glue on the grip, so I'm not going to do anything. When I pull this in right here, the back side of it under this cover is kind of hitting the thumb throttle. So I just had to move it. I push the brake lever in more so that it doesn't hit this, and I can get like a full brake if I need to. And the only problem is I got less fingers gripping it, but I mean, that's not really an issue. But yeah, that's it. Thumb throttle set up. I just gotta adjust it in the morning, and that's good to go.